Hi guys, welcome back or welcome to my channel if you're new. My name is Kristen and I'm a high school math teacher. This video is going to be a week in my life. I have Spirit Week this week because we have our Winterfest dance this weekend. So today is Monday and it was wear pink, so I just have this cute little pink sweater on, reminds me of Valentine's Day, with some jeans. So tomorrow is Elders Day and I'm not really dressing up like anything. It's like dress up like your grandma, grandpa, things like that. So I don't really have anything for that yet, or if I'm gonna do it, but that's what Tuesdays is. It is my planning period, which is my first hour of the day. So I have a lot to catch up on since I started teaching geometry this semester. I feel like I'm a little behind. I'm not as far in my lesson plans as I would like to be. So come along with me for my lesson plans today and I'll share with you our activities that we're doing today. Today is kind of a boring day in my classes. We are working on notes for parallel and perpendicular lines in algebra today. And then after we go over notes, which I think this is a front and back, so this might take a little bit of time. And then we have a worksheet that they're going to practice. For geometry, same thing. We have a new section today. We're doing area and circumference of a circle, so we have some notes. These notes are much shorter, and then they have a fun riddle worksheet that says, what do you get when you cut pumpkin by its diameter? So they have this, and then they'll fill out the code on the back. So that's all we're doing today, just kind of a boring day with a new section and practicing that section. I will share with you my Spirit Week. So Monday was wear pink, I told you. Tomorrow is dress like elders, so like dress like an old grandma, grandpa, things like that. Wednesday is your soccer mom or barbecue dad, so wear like your leggings, your crew necks, your aprons, things like that. Thursday is Rochambeau, which I did not know that rock, paper, scissors is called Rochambeau, but they will have necklaces when they come into class or school, and they will play rock, paper, scissors with each other. If you lose, you had to give up your beads or necklace to that player that you lost to, and then once they have 5, they can challenge a teacher. And then Friday is blue and gold day because we have someone erased my L. Anyway, I will put my L back up there. But it's blue and gold day for our Spirit Week. We have an assembly on Friday for our Winterfest. And then this is a little update on our board here. Like I said, today was kind of boring. We just have our worksheets. Tuesday we'll do task cards and Desmos. Wednesday I have no idea what I'm doing yet. Thursday we have bookwork and a coloring worksheet. And then Friday we have trash ball and then bookwork review for my classes. And I'll share those with you when we get to them. I just printed some stuff for Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. I need to cut these out, so that's what I'm going to do right now. And then I can make some answer keys or grade some papers while I am still on planning. So I have my daily warm-up slide created for the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, all the way through this week. And I love my Valentine's backgrounds. Next week, for the week of actual Valentine's Day, I'll probably change the background, but it will still be a Valentine's Day theme. It is Tuesday morning and I just filled up my water bottle, got settled in, and I'm going to share with you what we are going to do today. My algebra class are just doing task cards around the room, so I'm going to hang these up during my planning period. We are practicing the parallel perpendicular lines that we learned yesterday. So I'm going to hang these up around the room, and then they have this sheet that will put all their work for each problem on it. There is 2 of them that we're skipping because They are more like horizontal and vertical lines, and we didn't really practice that yesterday. We just did parallel and perpendicular lines of like, I don't know, slope-intercept form lines. So we are going to do that today in algebra. Geometry, they are practicing area and circumference of circles. We learned that yesterday, and then they're going to actually practice online on a Desmos activity that I found. And then I tweaked it a little bit to accommodate my students. So they're going to do that online today, so I don't really have anything to show you for that. But yeah, I'm going to go hang these up. And then also during planning, I have to grade a few papers. So that's what I'm going to do. So it is Wednesday, halfway through this week, and I meant to talk to you guys yesterday after school, but I forgot that I have tutoring after school, so I didn't get to share with you how Tuesday went, and it didn't go so well. You know, you have those lessons that you're like, yes, we're ready for this, we can do it, and it didn't go so well. My test card, it was a fail. A lot of kids just didn't know what they were doing. I had to run around and help almost everybody, and it was a little crazy. So like after my first class of algebra, I realized it wasn't going so well. So my other classes, I decided to do like an example on the board and like walk them through it, like the steps, and it may have went like a little bit better, but it still did just not go well. So thankfully, if you remember at the beginning of this video, I told you Wednesday, I wasn't really sure what we were doing yet. And I was originally going to make it like a Blocate, GimKit, Kahoot day, and then like the rest of class was like catch up on missing work and stuff, but I decided that we need practice with our parallel and perpendicular lines. Monday went well. They took notes, they all did their worksheet, most people turned it in, got it done, and did it good, so I thought we could do the task cards, and we just couldn't. So this planning period, thankfully I have a first hour, so I can kind of figure out what I want to do regarding my parallel and perpendicular lines. So I don't know if I'll do like more guided examples or like another sheet of notes or have them work on a worksheet, but we need more practice with those. So that's what I'm going to do during this planning period, is make something, work on something for today for our parallel and perpendicular lines. And then in geometry we're playing a Kahoot on Pythagorean theorem. So we'll see how that goes. Today's Spirit Week was Soccer Mom, so we were allowed to wear crew necks and leggings, and I have some Nike tennis shoes on. And then we're like, oh, bring your Starbucks. Well, I just made my own coffee. There is no Starbucks between my house or around my house on my way to work. And I have like a 25-minute drive, and there really isn't one that close to the school. So I just made my own coffee, and it saved me $5, so I'll take it. And yeah, so that's what I'm going to do this planning period in today, so I'll check in with you later. Alright, so what I ended up making for algebra was a half sheet of paper that has 3 examples, parallel and perpendicular lines. I took these from the task cards, and we're going to go over these 3 together. And then I'm going to give them about 10 minutes to do these 3 examples on the back and turn it in, kind of like a little exit ticket. So we're going to do that in algebra. And then I found a GimKit that is parallel and perpendicular lines. So we'll probably play the game kit after this. In geometry, we are doing a Pythagorean theorem, and I said we were going to do a Kahoot, but we're going to take some notes on it first. So I just have some definitions, some examples, and some word problems at the bottom. So that's what we're going to be doing in geometry, and then we'll play the Kahoot after. It is finally Thursday. We're almost there. Today's Spirit Week is Rochambeau, which I've never heard of, but it's rock, paper, scissors. We're going to have necklaces, which I still have to go to the office to pick mine up, but we'll have like those beaded necklaces. You start with 2, and then you challenge people to rock, paper, scissors. If you lose, you have to give up one of your beads to the person you lost to, and at the end of the day, we'll see how many beads we have. So I'll probably check in with you at the end of the day, and I'll show you how many beads I have. If I have any, hopefully I do. I have some mini muffins and some pineapple mango. I love anything mango flavored. I'm not sure why, but anything mango flavored, I love it. Today for my classes in algebra, we're starting our review for our chapter test. So we're just going to do bookwork. So we're going to do mainly bookwork problems all day today. Tomorrow I'm excited because we're going to play trash ball, and if you watched another video before, you know what trash ball is, and my students absolutely love it. And then Monday we'll do a review raffle, and then Tuesday will be our test. So we have a couple days of review in there. So today's more of a chill bookwork day, crazy day tomorrow. And then for geometry, we are doing the last like newish thing before our quiz on Tuesday. So both my classes are going to have tests or quizzes on Tuesday next week, but today they're going to do the converse of the Pythagorean theorem, which has like a coloring worksheet. So I'll show you that in a second. But that's what they're going to do today. I'm going to finish making or retyping, I guess, the tests and quizzes or reviews for Monday and Tuesday next week. And then if I have time after my planning period, or if there's still time left, I will try to start looking ahead for Wednesday and Thursday, looking at what the next chapter is for algebra. Well, Wednesday's Valentine's Day, so maybe I won't start the new chapter till Thursday, and Wednesday I'll do some Valentine's Day activity next week. So I'll probably see if I can find something for that if I have time during my planning period. Alright, for geometry, I said they were going to do a worksheet after we take some notes. So this is the worksheet. It gives them the A, B, and C for the Pythagorean theorem. It will say if it is a right triangle to color it this color, or if not, color it this color. I also am going to have them write if it's obtuse or acute, so they can practice that. And then this is what the diagram will look like. They're going to color in all the triangles. Alright, so as you can see, it is the end of the day on Thursday, and well, technically I didn't end the day with this many. So the teacher started with 2 gold beads, and these were the ones that were worth more than the pink, red, and like white, I think. The kids got 2 to start with, we got 2 gold ones to start with, and they couldn't challenge us until they had 5 beads. I lost to both of my gold ones by like 7:30 a.m. And then I asked the person who's in charge, like, hey, can I just have some regular ones so I can still play? And I got a couple more, and I managed to get, I think the most I had was like 7. Then I lost some more. I ended the day with like 3, and then at the end of the day they called down students that had the most in every hour. And then the top 6 throughout the school got like a bag of candy or a large candy bar. And then the student in my class actually came back and let me have a gold bead, just because that's, he was so sweet to let me have it. So that's kind of how today went. It actually was really fun, but I will say it got really chaotic a couple times in my classroom, even though they're not supposed to be playing it in the classroom, only like during passing time and lunch. Sometimes people were really, really excited. Like if they kept tying and tying and tying, it was like, oh my gosh, it got so hype. If you don't know, 9th graders get really hype over things. But it was actually overall a good day, really exciting, and I'm excited tomorrow's Friday. It's finally Friday, and it was Blue and Gold Day, so I just wore one of our staff shirts that we got. We have a pep assembly at the end of the day, so we have an assembly schedule. Our classes are only shortened by like 5 minutes, and then they took away like our advisory. So classes aren't too different today. We just don't have advisory, and they're 5 minutes shorter. Since it is our pep assembly for Winterfest, so tonight we have our Winterfest game, and then tomorrow, Saturday, we have our Winterfest dance. And so my kids, like I told you today, they're playing trash ball, so they'll have their whiteboards, their teams. It's like a review game, and they like to shoot this tape ball. into like the recycling bin or like a trash can or something that is clean. So yeah, we're gonna do that today for my algebra class to review. And then for my geometry class, they're gonna do bookwork. So my algebra class did bookwork yesterday. They're gonna do bookwork today, but it's only like 17 problems. So they should be okay with that. And then Monday is our last day of review for both classes before their test and quiz. Pretty much this is planning period. I have to print a couple copies or get a couple missing assignments. I have like 2 or 3 students who've been out for like the last couple days due to sicknesses. So I got emails regarding their missing work to send it to the office. So and have it ready by Monday. So I'm gonna do that by this planning period. And then yesterday, since we had the Rochambeau, I never really got to do my Valentine's Day activity for Wednesday, but I did get Monday and Tuesday done for planning. So I'm going to try to get Wednesday done. So do something Valentine's-y, mathy related on Wednesday before I start or move on Thursday. So that's what I'm going to do. I forgot during Winterfest and homecoming and things like that, the senior hallway is playing good music actually. And they have people giving out brownies, cookies, stickers. I have a sticker that says vote for Tyler. I have another sticker, but it has their picture on it, so I'm not going to show it. But they give out goodies. People were giving out full-size donuts, different things like that. And honestly, I walked through. Some people even had crowns, like those paper crowns that they were giving out. And they try to sway your votes because today they're voting in first hour for King for Winterfest. Alright, so I'm actually in my car. It is the end of the day on Friday, and I just wanted to update you because on Fridays I try to leave as soon as I can at 2:30 after school, but it's actually really nice out. It's like 60 degrees, so I had to take my winter coat off. But the pep assembly was actually really cool. They did some cool games that we didn't do in like when I was in high school. They introduced their Winterfest court, and then they did a Skittle contest where they had to pick up Skittles with a straw and like carry it to a different bowl. That was kind of cool. And they did like a music trivia, which was really cool. Obviously the seniors won. But yeah, so I just wanted to update you on my week, and I hope you are on the lookout for my next video and enjoyed this one.